What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's the big dog named Austin, and it is week 6. The Colts travel to Nashville to take on the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans, fresh off a bye week, they have won 8 straight games off a bye week. That might be a Mike Vrabel stat. Who knows? The Colts come in this game losing to Jacksonville 37-34. Give up a lot of points. They are currently 32nd in defense, in total yards, 24th in points, so not great. The Titans' offense isn't very good. The Titans' offense is currently 28th in total passing yards, 28th in total yards, 29th in passing yards, 18th in rushing yards. Tony Pollard's doing pretty good. He has 246 yards and 2 tuds this year. The Titans are 20th in points scored, 19.8 points per game. They are 29th on third down conversions, and the Colts defense is 28th in third down conversions. So that's kind of both at the bottom there. Not great. But one thing I do want to point out, the Titans have a really good defense. Let me go through the rankings. They're first in total yards with 261.5 yards given up per game. They are first in passing yards given up per game, 124 yards per game. 15th in rushing yards. Also, Jonathan Taylor is out. That'll be Trey Sermon and Tyler Goodson taking the load of the carries. Anthony Richardson, it looks like he's on track to start Sunday. So that'll be a good part of the running game. Hopefully the Colts can get it going there. But the Titans have a good defense. They do. And L'Jarius Sneed, a player that the Colts were, told and said to have interest in the offseason, it turned out to be incorrect. L'Jarius Sneed is playing really good football for the Titans. The Titans are a 1-3 football team, and a lot of that is because of Will Levis and their special teams. The Titans' special teams is not very good. Their defense, however, is top tier. Now, you could make the argument, have they played anybody? I don't know. We'll see what happens. The Colts have a very, very good knack at making quarterbacks who aren't very good, making them look a lot better than what they really are. Will Levis coming into this game, not great. 67 of 98 on the season, 604 yards, 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and everybody's seen the memes, okay? Of memes of him just throwing the ball, laying like completely airborne, flat, just throwing the ball to whoever. Will Levis is a wild football player. Will Levis has got some fight in him. This is going to be a tough game. This is a road division game. And the Colts currently, as it sits, are 0-2 in the AFC South. Not a great start there. If you lose this game, you start in the AFC South 0-3. Way behind the 8 ball. And then you look at the Texans, who are 4-1, going up against the Patriots. I think that's a win. This is really, really kind of must-win territory for the Colts. You really got to get it done. We'll see what Anthony Richardson can do. This is a huge test for him. Get on the field. Show that you can play a healthy 60 minutes of competent football, and hopefully we can walk out of Nashville with a win. I am not too confident about this game. I want to pick the Colts. I picked the Colts in my predictions video. Michael Pittman Jr. Now, yesterday, I'm recording this on Friday, so Thursday, they came out with reports that Michael Pittman Jr. was going to miss multiple weeks with a back injury. And now he was on the practice field on Friday. So I'm not real sure what's going on with that. He's questionable. If he's out, that... All right, well, we're back. I was in the middle of talking about Michael Pittman Jr. potentially being out. If Michael Pittman Jr. is out, that really hurts the Colts offense. Now, I know that last season when Michael Pittman Jr. was out against the Atlanta Falcons, the Colts laid an absolute egg. But it was with Gardner Minshew. Also, Josh Downs is questionable with a toe injury. That kind of came out of nowhere. He's battled injuries in the past. We'll see if he can give it a go. But if he can't give it a go and Pittman can't give it a go, that's big. It looks like the offensive line is going to be fully healthy with the exception of Will Fries. Prayers out to him. That was a really tough injury to watch. Ryan Kelly's back. Looks like Kenny Moore is coming back, but he's still listed as questionable. Look, this is a big game. We're getting some guys back, but we're also losing a couple of guys. Colts are starting to get a little healthy, but there's been a long laundry list of players that have just been battling injuries all this season, just so far in the first 5 games of the season. Going back to the division side of it, this is a huge game for the Colts. Believe it or not, the Colts are 4-11 in their last 15 games when they play AFC South opponents. Not very good. That is not good. You want to try and win the division, you're already 0-2. You've already lost to the Texans at home, the Jags on the road. Now you're at Titans. You're at the Tennessee Titans. Now what? Can you win in Nashville? I don't know if you can. I don't know. I want to be proven wrong. I want to see if AR can put together a competent game without getting hurt. Because you're not going to have Jonathan Taylor next to you. You might not have your number 1 or your number 2 in Josh Downs. Your number 1 would be Alec Pierce. Can you hook up with him? Can you make the throws to him? He's an over-the-top kind of guy. So, huck it deep, right? And then Ashton Doolin, number 3. So, this is a big moment for Anthony Richardson to prove that A, he can stay healthy because he's coming back off of an injury, and B, he can win it when his team is down. His team is depleted. This is a big moment. This is a big moment for the young quarterback. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't win. And I hate to say that. But that's it. That's all I got. Hopefully the Colts can get it done. I really hope they can get it done. I picked them in my picks, okay? But I just logically, okay, it's not the fan in me. I'm not doubting as a fan. Logically, it's hard for me to pick. Like I try when I pick the Colts, there are factors that go into it. And when I see stats like the defense of the Titans and the offense of the Colts and how the struggles have gone, Anthony Richardson has the lowest quarterback rating in the NFL. You know who has the highest? Joe Flacco. I'm just throwing that stat out there. I'm not saying anything. I have said from the beginning, you play Anthony Richardson, you develop Anthony Richardson. Playing Joe Flacco does nothing for us at this point, despite him being the better option passing-wise, okay? I don't want to get into that conversation right now. I'll get into that much, much later if I hope we don't have to continue with that conversation. I hope that Anthony Richardson goes out and balls the fuck out. That's what I hope happens. I am the big dog named Austin, okay? And I believe that we will win. Go Colts.